Hey everybody, welcome to Ratchet and Clank.
Which is apparently a black screen.
Gray screen. Oh, there it goes.
It took a moment for the thing.
Insomniac.
Yeah, that's what you had to be to play this bloody game.
I believe
So yeah,
it.
my mom just came down and asked what was wrong because she heard me yell.
So my point stands proven.
Yeah, pretty much. Overwrite the save data. Are you sure?
What?
Are you not insane?
What? Are you sure?
Are you thinking clearly?
Okay.
Oh, I'm thinking quite clearly, because that was my test playthrough when I was getting the damn dazzle to work properly.
Oh, well, there you go.
And aren't you going to introduce us, Kit?
Oh,
Well,
right.
this is Ratchet and Clank, and this
Yeah.
would be Ratchet.
Yeah, ain't Ratchet. It's like we're the S.O.Lers.
God,
That's what
those
we
old
know.
graphics.
Yeah.
Final step.
They were good at the
Control
time.
recognition system.
They were
Thank
good
you
at the
for
time.
using help
Yeah.
But like,
technology.
I can see the pixels on those eyeballs.
My experience with this game, however, I've never played it before in my entire life.
You're missing out.
Well, that was a pretty concise freaking opening right there. Is this the first one or the second one? I forgot.
This is the first
I-
one.
I'm
the
assuming
first
it's
one?
The first one.
Man, that was pretty.
It's tiny.
Yeah,
Hi,
you're
Clank.
funny. That was pretty concise introduction about Ratchet.
Eh. He's trying to get off the backwater planet he's on. And we'll be coming back here later. Much later.
What did he just grab?
An infobot.
Hmm.
I see. Ah, older games giving absolutely no info.
Just give it a
How is
moment.
this guy made? Doesn't matter. How is he so smart? Doesn't matter.
How is he able to pilot that ship?
He's a robot. He's programmed.
Doesn't he have his
Apparently.
own spin-off game on the PSP?
Yes. I don't have that game, so...
So you
That
can't
look-
give us any input whether it was good or not.
No, I can't.
Well, it makes sense on how Ratchet and Clank meet up.
Sort of.
Well, we're not there yet. I gotta get to the level.
He looks like a little
Yeah.
toy you get at a vending machine.
He's a backpack.
No,
He is a backpack.
looks like a toy that you get from the McDonald's
Dad
Happy
music,
Meal.
Money.
Better go into my own garage and break all
So-
my own property.
So I take those bolts, well not bolts, nuts, screws or whatever, are your currency.
They're
Yep.
bolts.
Nice
I would assume
music.
they're called bolts.
I mean, this was around the time it released when the first Jack and Daxter game was released, right?
Give or take, I'd have to look.
Right, that like currency collection noise though. That could have gone away.
Yeah.
Like that ear piercing noise is definitely gonna get like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna deny that, but
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Ow.
Yeah, like
But you can always just
It's
turn the
not-
sound on the video
it,
down.
it's not gonna be annoying now, but you know, 4 hours into this,
Yeah.
Yeah, just turn down the sound on your video.
yeah, break
Lev.
that tree.
I was hoping to break because there's a lot of breakable objects in this game.
But you have to go around and figure out what they all are.
Yeah. Unless you have the box breaker, but I don't think I get that in this game.
Box breaker?
The item I get.
Box breaker. The things that allows you to break boxes.
I figured that much. I'm wondering, is it in context that it just
No,
automatically
actually,
breaks?
it lets you break women.
Ah.
Yep.
I was actually wondering if it meant be able to break anything that's breakable, just coming within range of it, which would
Close.
actually
You gotta do a meteor mash, the jump attack you've seen me do.
So,
but that would be kind of cool.
so here's my question. How did Ratchet and Clank became to be?
I honestly have no idea.
Well, check the wiki page, like you
Some
always do.
guy was like, you know, it'd be great if we had a lemur-looking dude carry around a robot as a backpack. Make a game about that. And thus Ratchet Clank.
And then have a commercial come out that has the song "I See Green and Red Roses Too" or whatever.
Man, I don't know.
I remember that commercial.
Did that thing just blow up?
Which thing?
After throwing a wrench
Threw a
at it,
bomb at
yes.
it. Jeez, that frog was annoying.
You don't like the frogs?
Nah, the noise it was making, man.
Oh. How many of those things can you take out in a single blast?
Well, at the moment, 3.
How convenient!
Ask a silly question, get a silly answer.
I was just curious. Can you build? I'm assuming you can build up its power later on.
Not in this game.
No?
No.
Oh,
The
that's
upgrade system is introduced in the next game.
Oh,
I see. So
that blows.
you're
Well, I
pretty
can't blame them.
this
This is the
game
first
then.
game in the series. They were hammering out details.
Yeah. I mean, it looks good. You
It does
know,
look good. When was this released?
2002, I think.
yeah, around the same time Kingdom Hearts. No, not Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts 1 was released for the PS2.
Eh.
Bolts, and more bolts.
You already have over 1,000 of the darn things. How many do you need?
A lot.
But I-
Weapons are expensive as hell.
So that was a level.
Yeah.
Fascinating thus far. Absolutely no speech. Well,
Is he gonna
I'm
pull
betting
his
that.
tail?
Yep, I'm wetting that brakes. Yep, there you go.
Interesting.
Let's say.
You're quite handy with your wrench.
You bet. I built that ship with it.
So why did you think it was a good idea to turn
Currently,
off
I'm in search of
subtitles?
someone who could be of assistance in saving
No,
the
I
solar
turned off the
system.
help desk.
Do you know where I'm
Oh,
gonna find that fellow?
okay.
Well, he's on the radio every week. Other than that,
Basically, all I did was turn off the thing that tells me
the solar
in
system
this
stuff
annoying
anyway.
voice what you're supposed to do.
Can't be as worse
Hello,
Somo Chow.
citizens of my race, the Blog, have a small problem. Our planet has become so polluted, overpopulated, and poisonous
Yeah,
that we
I'll
are
say
no
that to a
longer
later
able
level,
to
eh?
dwell here. I, Chairman Drek, have a solution. We are constructing a pristine new world using the choicest planetary components available. So, what does this mean to you, you might ask? Using highly sophisticated technology, which you couldn't possibly understand, we will be extracting a large portion of your planet and adding it to our new one. Unfortunately, this change in mass will cause your planet to spin out of control and drift into the sun, where it will explode into a flaming ball of gas. But, of course, sacrifices must be made. Thank you for your cooperation. And if you don't like it, you can take your
Y'all know
whiny,
what?
sniveling,
You
snot-nosed
want to know
population
what vibes I
to the
get
line behind me
from
and kiss my-
watching these graphics alone?
Still on? Well, turn it off, you idiot!
Smooth.
The people on those
I get
planets
tired
are
of
hoes.
Tasmanian
Well, good
tiger
luck getting Captain Quark to
vibes
help
just
you.
by looking at
Actually,
these
you could
graphics.
help me. If you
Eh.
could use your ship
I
to take
wonder
me to
if
coordinates
the
contained
game
in
was
this
made
info
by the
box.
same
I might be
developer.
able to gather further information
I'd have to
there.
look.
Even if I wanted to, I can't. I'm missing a crucial component of the ship.
I like how he
The robotic ignition
he
system.
hasn't even
know
questioned the fact
I, sir, happen to be
that
equipped with the latest in
this
robotic
guy
ignition
is just
systems.
talking
My
to him
programming allows me to
out of
start
nowhere.
any ship I choose.
So,
It's a
happy to
robot.
take you
Robots
to
are
this
commonplace in this
wherever
galaxy.
it is, and you get my ship started for me?
That is what I'm proposing.
Oh, bad guys.
And no, Ty was not made by Insomniac.
Hmm.
This could be a problem. Take care of it.
He sounds familiar. Who is he voiced by?
Oh, this is great. So that's
We'd
where
have
I've been
to look
stuck
it up,
this
I
whole
guess.
time.
Please return your appendages to the steering mechanism, sir.
Huh? Oh, right. Sorry.
Kevin
by the
Michael
way,
Richardson,
you can stop
I think.
calling me sir. The name's Ratchet.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Doesn't ring a bell.
You got a name?
My serial
Um,
number B54.
Have any faint ideas on what?
He played
Roles you
Tartarus
played?
in Halo 2, Robert Hawkins in Static Shock, Kilowog in Green Lantern the Animated Series, Captain
This is-
Gantu in
So
Lilo
you
and
see, it
Stitch.
would be
That's
very
how I
beneficial
remember
if your
him.
citizens were not
Okay.
in the city
That
while
makes a
you
lot
are
of sense.
moving it.
Preposterous. I will not stand for this.
Unfortunately, you have no choice in the matter.
Let's just see what Captain Quark has to say about that, my good
He has nothing to say.
I don't see
Yeah.
what's so funny. Captain Quark could dispatch you without even breaking a sweat, you puny.
You have
Aliens.
now officially worn out
Aliens
your
that grow hair and facial hair just does not look like aliens to me.
This is your last chance.
Isn't that kind of the whole point?
Madness now.
There's now all I know is Insomniac had fun with this series.
You're right. I will withdraw my troops.
Really?
But can I say though, that
These are yours,
suit,
gentlemen.
that
Try
suit.
not to leave any marks.
Be better in a different color.
These cutscenes are really, really abrupt.
Well,
Again, first game in the series.
I know. It's
Wasn't
just-
this also at the time when games were just starting to apply
Yeah.
PS2.
movie
Yeah.
techniques to their cutscenes?
Sorry about that.
Yeah, all I know is it's
actually-
PS2 era.
Not leaving the way we came
actually, the first
Perhaps we
game
could
that
procure a
introduced
ship
us
from
to
one
that
of the
was Metal Gear Solid for the
in.
PS1.
Which was
But
in
even then, I think it was released in, I think it was, it had to be the early 2000s maybe?
yeah, so that's still within that region.
Well, actually, let me double check on that real quick.
Okay.
Yeah. And right there, Evan, with the whole how many volts I need, the next weapon is 2,500.
Jeez.
And it's a flamethrower.
Yes. Flames.
Really pathetic flamethrower.
That bad?
Alright, Metal
In my
Gear
opinion, it only
Solid
has one use.
was released in 1998.
Really?
Oh, so like nearly 5 years before this game.
Yep.
And even before then, there were games entering the full motion video era on the Sega CD as well as the PS1. And dare I mention the Philips CDI?
What?
No.
You don't want to talk about Hotel Mario or the other Legend of Zelda games?
Okay.
No.
Alright. Okay. Enough's enough there. Why do you keep throwing bombs when you jump sometimes?
It's because I'm not used to the controls. It had been a little bit since I played.
Sin.
And I kept forgetting things. I'm not sure why I paused there. Oh, right, I was trying to do this.
The heck? Can you make that
we
jump?
Fix it?
No, but I don't need to.
We can fix it.
Oh, you can swim.
Fix it good. Fix it up. Yes.
What are you doing past me? There's nothing up there. Is that I can get you from this one.
Normally in games that have jumps like that, you usually drop in the water and it's like instant death.
Oh no, there's
Oh.
acid later on.
Crash pad,
Look.
crash pad the goop logic.
Hey, Crash can swim, just he has to have his
Selectively.
scuba gear on.
Just selectively.
Yeah, just like you have selective hearing.
Crash has
What
what
exactly
is
is he swinging around?
it?
Giant wrench.
wrench?
Yeah, his weapon is a giant bloody wrench.
Looks like a hammer at times.
Nope, it's a giant wrench.
Yeah, at certain
Alright.
angles it does look like a hammer.
See?
I
Okay,
think
you
it
got
looks
it.
like a battle axe more than anything.
I got
that.
Look, plumber's crack.
What did you just say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
All right, wise guy. Shouldn't you be on one of them escape
And I don't have
transports?
selective hearing.
Escape transports.
Newsflash, giant robots attacking. The escape transports are taking all the rich folks off this goddamn planet.
So why aren't you on one?
Socio-economic disparity.
What?
He hasn't got enough bolts.
Working people have to wait for Captain Quark to save us.
Well, got anything worth a
And
lot of
as I was about to say,
got this
say hello to
thing
God.
shows two weirdos fixing their ship. It's got coordinates to a desert.
As far as I know,
planet,
he's
too.
shown up in just
An
about
info
every
box.
Ratchet and
Ratchet, we
Clank
could use
game
that.
besides the handhelds and Ratchet Deadlocked. And I've yet to play All for One, Full Frontal Assault, or
Did you just slide down a sewer pipe?
Into the Nexus.
Can we bring the titles of the Ratchet and Clank series here? I mean, like, they were huge innuendos. I'm just gonna throw
You
it
don't
out
say.
there right now.
Whoa, that was close.
Well, we haven't gotten to the innuendo one yet. That's next game.
An unexpected detour. When we land, I'll see if I can scare up an exhibition for you.
We're not gonna
Like,
lose
if I can skim through them right now.
Did
They
you see
look
that
like
guy on the
generic
left?
missile.
That was Skid McMarx.
Like, the first game is Ratchet and Clank.
I doubt it.
Then the
He's a
second
Next
one
one's
is
going
Going
Commando,
Commando.
Up Your Arsenal.
Up your arsenal.
Looks like he's in trouble.
I'll
And
say,
I
I've
heard that
never
the
seen
third
him look so
one was
freaked out.
supposed to be clock blockers.
Yeah,
I think
it
you're talking
was.
the fourth or fifth one.
But
they're all supposed to have suggestive names, and Into the Nexus was too, but the name they were gonna go with basically got carded.
I
So,
wonder why.
well, yeah. Going Commando, Up Your Arsenal.
size matters. Tools of destruction. Quest for booty. A crack in time.
Yep.
I'm surprised clock blockers didn't make it to the list.
Yeah, well, you know, new age. People flipping out about stuff. Well, that was a fun little ride back down.
And I'm not done with this planet yet.
Best water slide ever.
Yeah, it does look. It looks like a freaking axe.
I forgot how good the graphics were for the time. That background.
For-
Such a great shot.
That's a pretty good draw distance, really.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, especially for the first Ratchet and Clank game.
Well, like for any
Well, I mean,
game,
Well, yeah, for
that's a
any
pretty
game,
crazy draw distance.
just to show off what the capabilities of the PlayStation 2 can do at the time. Yeah, this game really shows it off really well.
Yeah, like the fact that you can see pretty much to the horizon in terms of scenery and stuff, and
I do.
from what
I
I've
do
seen, trees and buildings. That's pretty impressive.
like, games like that are pretty cool.
Okay, I think I
I
showed
mean,
off
like-
something I like that I think Insomniac pioneered. I think I'm gonna show it off soon.
Yeah, I mean, like even in Skyrim these days, even if you like, the only way to get it to go all the way to the horizon as far as you can see, the draw distance, is pretty much to mod it. Like you have to go against the safe game settings. If you put it on ultra, it won't go all the way to the horizon. And even if you do it that far, it's liable to completely destroy your game files.
Nice.
Yeah, like just because they sacrifice draw distance for, you know, detail and closer stuff. Which I really don't mind, but you know,
Yeah.
long draw distance is nice.
Now, like I said before, I've never really had a lot of experience considering that I haven't played Ratchet and Clank as a whole. At this point in time, I still had a Nintendo GameCube and never had a PlayStation 2.
If you got a PS3, you can get it at GameStop for like $20 nowadays.
Yeah.
I gotta say though, doesn't exactly seem too challenging.
How long does crap, I can talk. How long does
Sure.
the drops from your enemies stick around?
Infinitely, as far as I know.
Sweet.
Well, good, because there's
I mean,
times
we
I
all
get...
know games that
Yeah.
it disappears if you don't get it like instantly.
And it gets more challenging later on, Evan. This is basically doing the whole, what can you do? Learn. And plus, I only get a maximum of 6 hit points.
Love bombs.
I mean,
What do those do exactly?
What?
Glove bombs.
He's been throwing them this whole time.
Really? Whoa.
They're my weapon.
Yep,
It's a
bomb gloves, by the way.
Oh.
I would imagine their function is fairly self-descriptive.
Exactly.
Well, he was reading it as glove bomb. Or, bomb gloves, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was reading it as bomb glove, which can be a little confusing.
But what it says on the tin, I'm throwing bombs around.
Yup. He's been tossing them around for a bit.
Nothing there.
I kind of want to see.
What do you want to see?
I wanted to see how this game came to be. Like, what was the inspiration of, or something like that.
I
That's what
honestly don't know.
That's what I want to see.
That would be kind of cool to hear.
It's a detail that's not entirely important.
It's not important to the
Yeah.
game, but it's an interesting if you're the gamer.
Yeah.
Well then.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
Oh.
Who
Hi
are
again.
you?
I thought that was a
Mercenaries?
zombie for
Torturers?
one moment there.
Assassins?
Does look a little bit like one, doesn't he?
Those don't get introduced till
That's all I've got.
Ratchet
Sir,
Deadlocks.
we're not assassins.
Hold on. Let's see what he's got.
In other news,
A
Oh,
TV
God.
show?
da, da, da,
Has this ever happened to you?
da,
I'm
da,
Captain Quark, and
da,
believe me, there's
da, da,
nothing worse than staring down a Blargian snagglebeast from the inside and knowing your equipment isn't functioning properly. That's why I come to Al's Robo Shack for all my electronic needs. Al has been the exclusive repair shop for my super electro gadgets since I was knee-high to a sand mouse. If Al can't fix it, it's not broke.
Notice the wanted
Right, Al?
sign?
He doesn't
You
sound like
said
a
it,
superhero.
Al. So if you're fighting crime,
He's
or just
not.
fighting grime, come to Al's Robo Shack in Metropolis for all your robotic
I've always
repairs.
seen him as a
Al's Robo
superhero.
Shack. It's Quarktastic.
Wait for it. You'll see in a little bit.
Looks like an idiot.
Do you know what this
He
means?
is.
Yeah, Captain Quark is really sold out.
No, it means Captain Quark is on Metropolis. We could tell him about this invasion.
If we had a ship.
What? A ship? What? You're not going to torture me? Well, as planetary chairman, I could arrange for you to borrow our courier ship.
Cool.
You can count on us, sir.
Right. Thank you, your chairman shipliness.
Beautiful. Beautiful language.
Yeah, and to be fair, Ratchet is quite a dick early on.
What game was this rated as?
He,
Back when R-rated games were hard to find, man.
Yeah.
Well, back when the standards were a bit different.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis, you know, had easier time grabbing raid M for mature games. You know,
Did
with
they?
yeah, with Mortal Kombat and
Yeah.
only Super Nintendo kept blood and violence and gore, but not the Sega Genesis.
Wasn't it the other way around?
I might be wrong. Yeah. You're right. The Sega Genesis kept it. Nintendo didn't due to the family.
Pretty flowers.
Just to stick with the family appeal.
Yeah. Climb, Ratchet, climb.
Actually,
Okay,
what
that's
was
cool.
the first raid M for mature game released for the PlayStation 2?
What was?
I don't know.
What was the very first one?
Let me check on that.
And we're going to see a
I'm pretty
glitch. I
sure
don't
it
know how it
was
happened.
Blood Rain, if I'm correct.
Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised.
Again, I don't know. Never really mattered to me.
Oh, you have a breath meter.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't have an air mask till much later.
Classic adventure title function right there, or mechanic. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why it doesn't go all the way away though.
Probably because you're still next to water. You need to go down in.
No, it stays with me till
No,
I leave the planet.
I think that's
Really?
I think that's a graphic mess up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that looks like your first glitch.
Yeah, it's a harmless one at least, so I wasn't too worried about it.
Why did you stay?
I thought there might have been something down there.
Yeah, reasonable enough. Your reach on items is fairly decent.
Magnetic pole, I think, is what most of the community classifies it as.
Fair enough.
Okay, here
Because he's
we
got to
go.
have a way for
List
his wrench
of
to return to him
PlayStation
somehow.
2 games. Let's see which one we have here.
What are you doing? There you go.
Oh boy.
We're almost done. At
Does
least with
breaking
this.
those mushrooms actually do anything?
Gives me
Yeah,
bolts.
that's what I was wondering.
Because it doesn't look like it.
They give me some bolts. It's much more noticeable in later games, especially after I get like the box breaker and stuff.
Okay.
Box breaker.
Of course, those tiny mushrooms was pretty flippin' sturdy. And I'm at the.
Oh wow, music again. Oh wait, nope, there
Yeah.
goes.
I could have sworn there was a secret down here, but apparently not.
6 video games that were actually released with the adults only. Oh wow. There's only 6 video games?
Yeah?
That's a rare thing.
It is. It is indeed.
What were they?
Well, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is one of them.
Of course.
Go figure. And I do these planets out of order.
Leisure Suit Larry.
Go figure.
Lula 3D, whatever the fuck that is.
Don't know that one.
Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy.
No.
Lula 3D is basically a pornographic game.
Oh.
Yep. Manhunt 2.
The
Okay,
plot
well-
centers on Lula. Oh well, okay, next video then, never mind.
That was fast.
Yeah.
We done, okay, bye.
See you next video.
See you around.